Welcome Princeps back for another Adeptus Titanicus battle report, and this time we're going to mess around with the Lupercal mana pool, which we haven't really used yet. So we've got squadron rules to think about and the Lupercal rules themselves. So I'm going to hand you over to Steve, who's back with his Gryphonicus, and he's going to tell you about his list. It's 1500 points and it's going to be a match play game.
Awesome, thanks Chris. So yeah, I've taken the Lupercal mana pool. I've taken the Gryphonicus option to take one of the compulsory hounds as a Reaver, so I've done that. I've added a third Warhound into that mana pool. So on the Warhounds I have two with Plasma Blast Guns and Heavy Bolters. I have one with Turbo Laser Destructors ×2. On the Reaver, the one I've swapped into the mana pool, he's going to be the Princeps Senioris. He has a Turbo Laser Destructor Carapace weapon, a Gatling Blaster and a Volcano Cannon, and I've also given him the dominant Strategist Princeps trait. Then I've taken outside the mana pool an additional Titan, which is another Reaver. On that he's got a Chain Fist, another Gatling Blaster and a Carapace Heavy Bolter. To round off the list I have a banner of 3 Quistorus Knights. I have 2 with Rapid Fire Battle Cannons, 1 with a Thermal Cannon. They've all got close combat weapons, and I've given them the Storm Spear rocket pods as well. And that comes to 1490.
Very good, very good. So by swapping in the Reaver can't use the
mana pool rules. No.
Yeah, the mana pool, the Lupercal squadron rules, but he can be the Princeps. We understand it, so it's quite a handy swap for that extra.
If we're wrong, let us know.
Yeah,
that seems to be how we think it works. Yeah.
You know, every day's a school day. But yeah, that's the way we see it, because they did FAQ the replacement thing, so that's in there. Okay, lovely. That was short, sweet, wasn't it? Nice little list. Okay, so myself, I've got my Mortis, and again, I'm playing with a Lupercal. I've got 4 Warhounds. We actually originally wanted to have 5 each, but then we realised between us we only had 8 terminals. So we had to do a quick swap around. So anyway, I've got 4 Warhounds. I have 2 with twin Turbo Laser Destructors, and I have 2 with Plasma Blast Gun and Vulcan Bolter. Canis Dominus with the Plasma Vulcan. He is my Princeps. And on mould over traits, I thought Ironclad Tyrant might be good with Warhound orders, but with the Plasma Blast Gun I decided to go for Favoured by Fortune for that reroll to hit. That might come in handy in the clutch. So that's the mana pool. And then I've got 2 support Reavers. I've got one with the Melter Cannon, Power Fist and Vulcan Bolters, and the other one has the Turbo Lasers, the Gatling Blaster and a Chain Fist, the 2 close combat orientated Reavers, because that's the way I like it. That's my list, I think.
Yeah,
I think that comes in at 1500 points on the nose. We're going to set up, we're going to show you deployment, and we're going to go over the mission, because we're doing something a little bit different for you today, like an alternative match play. And we'll give, I think it's Graham Saunders, I will credit him properly when I edit this video. He's got some great engage and destroy alternative points, so you're all playing off the same points on a percentage of your list. So we're going to use that today and some objectives. So we'll see you after deployment. Okay, so we have deployed, and let's give you a little mission overview for this one. So we've got the engage and destroy with the percentage for points, so we're that should pop up at some point so you can see that. So the mission, we have 6 of these objective markers around the battlefield. Okay, so they're more than 12 inches from our board edges, and they're more than 12 inches from each other, and they're numbered 1 to 6. And at the beginning of the second battle round we will randomly determine with these counters numbered 1 to 6. That basically saves us rolling for doubles on a d6, which will be our primary objective. So whoever will hold their objective at the end of the game, so you've got to be within 3 inches of it and uncontested. So basically no enemy units also within 3 inches. You will score 10 points. So with the mission objective, engage and destroy, that's 25, plus 10 for this objective. Both players can score a maximum of 35 points. Okay, so Steve's got over here on my left. That's your support Reaver, isn't it, Steve?
Yep.
Yep. And then he's got his Princeps with all the guns.
Imperata Gloria.
2 Warhounds. And a sneaky Warhound up here. So we've got the close quarters deployment as well. So we've got small units pushed up. Now you might notice that there's no knights on the table because Steve has popped out flank. And they're over there waiting to come on. So on my right flank I've got 2 hounds, the plasma guy up front, then the turbo lasers, and I've got the rest of my hounds and my Reavers on this back line here. So that's the mission, that's deployment. Ready for initiative roll off, I guess.
Aye.
Alright, let's do it. 3 stratagem points each at 1500 points. Steve spent 2 already.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. What do I get? 4? A 1.
Sad times.
Okay, sad times. I'm going to take first player, and we'll see you after some strats and orders. Okay, so not much going on in strats and orders. I failed a full stride with this Reaver, and so that was the end of mine. And all Steve opted for was a full stride on his Reaver here. In addition to this, his Reaver here has got a little blue gem and has picked my Reaver here as his target. So
His honour jewel.
his honour jewel. So all the time no one else fires at my Reaver, he's re-rolling 1s to hit.
That's right.
And he's done the same here with this Reaver.
Yes.
He's got a gem and he's picked this Warhound. So nice little bonuses for Steve. Okay, so we're playing with the Lupercal mana pool, and at the beginning of the round you can choose to squadron as many or as little of your Warhounds as you like. Now, beginning of the round to me is before you roll for first player. Now the fact that we've both got Lupercal mana pools, we thought it was fair that the order of choosing your squadrons would be with the first player and then the second player, because it makes it easy. If you were the only person with a Lupercal mana pool, it wouldn't be an issue. So that's what we've done, and that's how we're doing it. So I have squadroned my 2 hounds with the laser blasters, and the other 2 are independent. Steve, you squadroned all 3?
I did.
Yeah, so that is 1 squadron of hounds. Okay, that was strats and orders, and some other little bits, and we're going to go into the moves, and we'll give you a little overview. Okay, movement and repairs overview. Repairs, nothing happens in the first turn. There's 1 bit of heat off a Reaver each. So the moves, more crucially. So Steve went to push up here and got a machine spirit for his movement boosted characteristic, and ended up just bumbling 5 inches forward. So not
Totally
quite,
failed it.
yeah, not quite as far as he wanted. His whole squadron of Warhounds have turned to pick on my guy here and get him backed up by this Reaver. So it's a lot of firepower coming in. Plus my Auspex readings, I've picked up knights coming in on this flank. I moved my hound back from that rock to pick on some targets, and then my squadron of laser blasting hounds this turn are trying to face up, and then I pushed up here. So I think that's it for moves. Repairs done, and we're going to go into the combat phase. Okay, so I'm first player, and I'm going to pick my Warhound here, and I'm going to pick on this Warhound. So opening up with bolters, 6 shots, rapid. Looks pretty good. So I've missed 2, so got 6 in there, 5 hits. Voids, voids, voids.
Yeah, I'm going to push.
Horse pushing with the Warhound.
Do you want to roll, Kristen?
Yeah, anyway. That.
Okay, so that's 1 heat.
Beautiful.
And beautifully, I rolled not a single one.
But 3 twos?
3 twos.
Have I dropped your shields in one volley?
Maybe.
Shields down?
That'd be yeah.
Wow, okay. So I'm going to go straight in with some maximal
I would.
with the plasmas. So at this range I'll be hitting on 4s. And if you can stick a template
Oh yes.
right on his,
Noggin.
right in the centre is fine I think for that minute. So hitting on 4s. And 4 and a 5. This
Could be good.
So that's 4 hits. This could be bloody very quickly. Okay, location. It's the body. Strength 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So coordinated strikes as well. We got to come in, but that's with the squadrons. So that would be, you got to nominate that before.
He's not a squadron.
I'm not a squadron.
No.
This is an individual, but you've got some play with that.
I have.
And so have I. So anyway, let's roll for this. Oh, it's 1 superficial.
Good.
Okay, 13, 14. Start with those.
Okay, so the 13 is devastating.
Yeah.
And then it's critical, yeah?
Is there? Yeah, and then it's a 16, so it's another critical
And another critical. So it's 3 criticals.
in all. So you're off the track as well for the third.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow, in one volley, that is incredible shooting. That warhound.
That hurt.
I'm glad I was the first player.
I nearly used my strategy to take it off with the other. What should I have now?
Maybe it's best to use things earlier than later.
Maybe.
Okay, so that was my first warhound, and that was a good volley. Okay, Steve's activation, and he's looking for revenge. He's activating his squadron, and it's all 3 warhounds targeting this guy, and he's using the coordinated strike rules. So they all have to nominate the target, and because they're Lupercal, they will get +2 to their damage rolls, which is insane. That is a lot of shots coming in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's see if they count.
where do you want to start?
I'll start with the one who's been brutalised by your friend. So we know it's over 16 to measure it for the last one, so it's going to be long range with these.
Yeah, but that won't affect the lasers.
That wasn't affect the. And I'm already going to drop into the orange, probably the red next.
Do you want to shield bane that?
So I'm going to shield bane it.
Seeing as you're already smoking.
So why the devil not? Right, so
2 shots at a time.
First one?
Yeah.
That'll be 2 hits.
Oh dear.
2 hits. So he's going to be off the chart in a minute. With his
Okay.
reactor.
So it is 2 hits though.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at 4s.
Yeah.
I might, this is going to get really crazy. I'm going to push it for 1 heat. Oh, it's a 6 and a 5.
Wow.
Okay, so
Can you stop rolling like that?
rolling well for the War Master.
The next one I'm going to do not shield bane because I don't think I can because of where I'm on the chart. For 2 hits.
2 more hits. Okay, do I push again? No.
These are regular
saving on 3s.
So.
Could have pushed, but heat on Warhounds is bad. Dropped a shield.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll move up to the next one.
Yep.
So start with heavy boulders, which are just about in range. Well, they're not actually, it's 20 of them. I was thinking of 40k then for a minute. Another game. They're out of range.
That was a good gamble. So even the plasma's at 24?
Plasma's in range.
But the bolters are out?
You're going to get a cover, 25% cover though.
Wow.
From,
so hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
So where do you want the template? Straight over the top?
Yes, please. So it's 2 shots, isn't it?
2 shots. Hitting on 5s at this range because of cover.
That's 1 hit.
1 hit,
So-
which equates to 2.
Yep, and the scatter first, should we do that?
Yeah, do the scatter, why not?
It's D10, isn't it?
It's D10 and a scatter dice, which you'll probably pick up a D6 and a location, because that's Titanicus dice.
Because that's what we do. I might have to borrow yours actually, Chris.
Okay, mate, no worries.
Your
Use
curse-
my
your
use my
curse-
lovely War Master red
Well, they seem
dice.
to be doing pretty well for you. So. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that is going miles off 9
that's
inches.
gone somewhere.
That's
so
going over
2
here
hits
somewhere.
then.
So 2 hits. I'm saving on 4s now. I'm not going to push. I'm going to ride my luck. Save 1, drop 1.
Okay.
And then for my last shield, I'm probably going to overload. Why the hell not?
We're going to go for this Warhound.
Yeah.
You're going to get 50 from this as well, again, I think, Chris, looking at it.
Okay.
We'll check. Heavy bolts are in range of this one, though.
Yeah. So was it -1 or -2?
Let's have a double check. I would say 1, just because I can see over the top of your legs.
No worries.
So 4s. Okay, so that's could have been worse.
3
That's
hits,
4.
but a 6, which equates to 4 hits. I'm going to overload voids.
Okay.
Oh no, there it is. So overloaded voids, they're not coming back.
Bam. Okay, the Plasma Blast Gun then.
Yeah.
2 shots.
2 shots, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. Template in the same place.
Yeah.
That would be 1 hit and a scatter.
Okay, mate. Do you want my scatter dice again?
Yeah. That's a slightly better roll this time.
That's 9.
9 again.
Going miles off.
Going that way actually. So you don't for 1 minute think it's going to get. Oh, I don't know.
Might do. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Okay, so I've got 1 hit from the scatter. Be a 3 plus. And makes it.
Okay, and the next the damage is going to be on your special, which is body, I believe.
And this was maximum, I'm assuming.
Yes. Did I not say that?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
So it won't be, but I didn't say it.
Okay, that's fair. What a gent. So body, well, it's a squadron order, coordinated strike as well.
Of course, so it's +2.
So you're getting +2
So
to this
basically,
anyway.
wow, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that effectively is strength
13
10
and a 15.
13 and 15 to the body.
Okay.
Touche.
13, devastating. And a 15, critical. Reactor leak.
Okay, it should be noted that I lose my little re-roll for the princess because I fired them first. But I thought this guy might die before he gets a shot, so I deemed it worth it.
Okay, so that was your whole squadron done, wasn't it? So I managed to weather that.
Well, you managed to pretty much slap one of mine about these.
Almost managed to kill 1 with 1 hound.
Well, you will, but your reactor's going to go critical next round.
Fantastic.
Because I'm actually already in the orange and I got a reactor leak of 2.
Right, well, let's see if I can finish it off. So who am I going to pick? Okay, my next activation, I'm going to activate my squadron, which is the 2 laser blaster toting warhounds. So I'm going to coordinate strike. I'm going to nominate this guy here. So they'll be getting +2 to their damage rolls, which effectively makes those strength 8 turbo lasers strength 10. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to start with this guy. I'm going to aim shots into the body. So I'm going to need 6s with the cover. So first one.
Oh!
We got 1. So strength 10.
Yeah, and you're getting +3 to this.
+3. I rolled a 4, so it's +7. It's a 17.
That's a critical. Engine kill.
Engine kill. 1 shot. So my opinion on coordinated strike is,
Our opinion.
because I've killed this Titan, and this guy was nominated to shoot at it, and it kind of adds its weight to it even without firing. My thing is it can't pick another target after, even though it hasn't fired, because I think that would be really janky, giving a bonus to another Titan and then going, oh, actually I'm going to fire at something else. So that's how we're going to play that. I don't know if that's written down, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, have you got the chart there, Steve?
I have, sorry, yes.
It's an 8.
Magazine detonation.
Okay, random direction?
Roll D3, add the Titan scale.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's a 2.
Yep.
So it's 8.
Yep.
Yep.
That is the distance in inches. Everything within 8 of it takes D3. Sorry, D3 hits using the strength from the highest weapon. So it's got to be my princeps and this warhound. And this guy just escapes it by an inch.
Is it getting your Reaver?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just about. From his base. Definitely, yeah.
Wow, okay.
So the highest weapon strength I've got is 8.
Yep.
So the turbo laser destructors. So D3 hits, Chris.
Okay, so let's do this warhound.
Yeah, he is within.
Oh, he can't be. He's not within voids.
He's just over 2 inches
Great,
away.
good. It's 2 hits, so 2 voids.
Okay, on him, he fails 1.
Fails 1.
So, Canis.
And then D3 hits on your Reaver.
Yeah.
For 2.
2. Okay, same again then.
Voids up.
Failed 1.
Drops
That was a
1.
good shot, man.
That is a turn 1 engine kill. This game could be very bloody and very short. Okay, and he's just a smoking hole in the ground.
Oh yes, I should probably take him away, shall I?
Okay, fantastic. Okay, that was my activation.
Poor Valerio.
Okay, Steve's next activation. He's going in with his Reaver, and he's going to pick on this damaged Warhound. He really wants a bit of revenge, I think. He's shaking his head, yes.
Okay. 26.
So, voids are down. I've taken damage to the body. What do you want to start with?
We'll start with the Turbo Laser Destructor, the Carapace, and we will fire 2 shots.
You going to aim it?
Well, this is 25. This is 20. So this is -1.
I'd start the volcano and see what damage it does.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do that. So this is going to be a 4 to hit though because of the cover by the looks of it.
Okay, 4 to hit, and it's draining.
No, volcano cannon, sorry. It's hot. It's not draining. It's draining.
Yeah.
Because
It's just draining.
Okay, so that's going to be a miss
It's a
because
miss.
of the cover.
And 1 heat.
And 1 heat. So let's just quickly do that. So
The
scatter.
dice are definitely on my side so far.
That is 6 inches
over there.
Explodes the silo there. All right, so the
Now it's
Turbo
going for it.
Destructor.
Aiming it.
I will because from the weapon's eye view,
Yeah.
which is what you do. This isn't actually, you don't get cover for
No,
this one.
because it's higher.
So it's the body, I believe. Is that the?
Yeah, so 5s to hit.
So 2 shots, hit on 5s.
Oh, mate, double ones.
Snaky eyes. That's not what you
That was
wanted.
it, that was your
That's
Reaver
not-
done, wasn't it?
That's not what the Emperor asked for.
My Warhound is going to survive this turn. Okay.
Yeah, I think he is. I've got nothing else to find. The Gatling Blaster is out of range.
Out of range, yeah.
guys,
Which would have been a lovely finisher,
it
really.
would. Yeah, it's only by like a couple of inches, but
Okay.
I was hoping to get a bit closer. So yeah, that's him.
Okay, my activation. I'm going to come
Yeah,
back over
quite.
here. So Canis Dominus, my Princeps Warhound, is going to target this Warhound here. He's behind cover, it's -2s. So starting with the bolters, needing 5s. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good indeed.
I might even use my reroll for another bolter because... No, I won't actually.
Okay.
I'll go with 3, yeah.
Okay, that is all saved.
All saved.
Hurrah!
Okay, well, about time you got some good dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so plasmas, it's going to be 6s to hit with that template on the top.
Ooh.
Ooh, breaking
Broke
everything.
me on.
2 shots, needing 6s. 3, I'm going to use my reroll.
Yep.
Why not? No, so 2 scatters. Alright. Okay, so first one, ooh, 3 inches.
So it's going to clip me still, I think. It's a 3-inch template, isn't
Yeah.
it? So it's going to get there still. It's a little bit further forward.
And one more, oh, it's 2 inches, that's going to be.
that'd
So
be
3 hits.
3 hits, yeah.
In the end.
So
My dice are being very generous to me.
Whoa!
More
Save again.
saves. Okay, good. Steve's getting some luck after that catastrophic explosion there. Yeah, that's my activation. Going back to Steve.
Okay.
So Steve's activation was pushing his full stride orders, but he's a bit more sheepish now. He's just pushed it into that building, and he goes in a straight line. If I activate this guy, he actually can't see him at all. So the last activation for this round is going to be Thunderchild, my Reaver here. So I'm going to start with the Gatling blasters. I think, Steve, if you could check the range for me. I think I'm good.
I think you're good. You are good.
I am good. So Gatling blaster, I do believe is 6 shots. Okay, no bonuses, no minuses.
No.
Cover situation, it's only your arm that's missing.
Isn't it?
Yeah, so
No.
straight up 3s.
I agree.
Okay, that is 4 hits.
Oh, okay. I'm going to push your reactor for rerolls.
Yep.
Okay. Machine Spirit.
Uh-oh.
So I'll do my rerolls first.
Yep.
So I still failed.
Failed 2 and 1 heat.
And 1 heat.
And then the machine spirit's going crazy up in this Reaver.
Yeah. So let's roll that.
It's probably going to advance again. Oh, it's a D6.
He's happy. He's good.
Oh, it was your check, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, that's my check. Sorry.
My mistake. Passed, yeah. He's got reined it in this time. So my last weapon is the turbo lasers. I will shield bane it. Why not? So it's 1 heat, 1 hit, 1 miss.
Okay, so it's going to be a 5 up of the shield bane. 6.
6 made it.
The Emperor wills it.
Okay, stronger on this flank. Okay, so that is the end of the combat phase. 1 warhound down, and we're just going to check our stuff in the end phase. Okay, beginning of battle round 2, and we need to find out what our orders received, what one of these objectives we want to try and hold, if we can, for 10 points. Okay, so we've got these little counters which correspond, that just says us rolling dice so we can't do a double. Now you could do this and keep your objectives secret from your opponent, because with videoing we're not going to. You're going to see what we've got and we'll remove the other counters. So we will roll for first player, and then first player will pick the first one, second player will pick the other. The only critical damage I had to do was for fear at the end of that round, was a reactor leak and push him up into the orange. Okay, so turn 2, initiative roll off. Steve's waiting to see what I've got. 6, a 1.
Classic Steve.
Okay, so I'm first player. Objective number 2, which is over here on this flank, on my left flank, which is quite good because I've got a lot of Titans over here.
Yeah.
Steve has a Reaver.
I definitely have. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. Number 3.
3, where's 3?
There.
Right in this pocket here, guarded by these dogs. Okay, game on. So what we're going to do is, we're going to remove all the others.
I kind of want it to be that one because that would be pretty.
It will look great. Okay, so 2 and 3. We have orders received, and I'm the first player. So also, I'm going to think about my squadrons and Steve's squadrons, and we'll come back to you, if any. So Lupercal squadrons for battle round 2. I'm doing exactly the same thing and squadron in the laser blaster guys. I think the coordinated strength 10 sniper weapons is pretty good, and Steve is squadroning his 2 remaining Lupercal warhounds. Okay, strats and orders complete, and I did nothing. I did no strats and I did no orders. I want to move. Steve went for another full stride here, and a first fire on this Reaver, and nothing else. And again, no strats played from Steve, so a little bit cagey on the strats and orders side of things. So we're going to go into the moves, and we'll come back. What's going on, Steve?
Yeah, I'm going to use my Princeps Senioris trait to take the
dominant strategist.
The dominant strategist, that's the one. To basically take the opus off of you, so I am now first player.
Boom.
My first move in the movement phase is to enact my first flyer order on my Princeps Senioris, who's going to open a whole can of whoop.
Well,
onto,
I mean, it's one can because one weapon.
One can onto your
my
warhound over there,
okay.
Who must die.
So what are you going to pick?
That's a good question. Part of me wants to fire the volcano cannon, but I think I'm going to have to aim.
Going for kill shot.
For the kill shot for the at the body there.
So 2 shots on 5s.
With the old shield bane, with the old.
With the lasers, yeah. So here we go on 5s. What do you get? Not
that doesn't even add up to 5.
So all the build up.
All the tension.
No substance. Okay, so that was Steve's first activation. The rest of it will just be moves, so I'll give you an overview after. Okay, turn 2, moves and repairs overview. So now we know our objectives. Order received, mine's to capture this one. Steve's is to capture this one. Steve's kind of decided 1 Reaver against what was 2. He's just going to let that go, but it makes it more crucial that he captures his. So he's now, Reaver is pushing over this way, he's got a full stride on there, and these guys are on their way. His knights have come on this flank very close, and I repositioned my hounds here to avoid that as best as I could. And yeah, I'm now swinging everything over to take on the Titans in this corner, leaving Thunderchild to go and hold that objective. So that was the moves, and we did repairs. Steve's biggest story was he got all your shields back, and a point of heat, so you've only got 1 heat on there, haven't you?
That's right.
Mine are all fine, apart from Fear. He was hot in the orange. I rolled off camera and took D3 strength, effectively 11 hits to the body because he's taken damage there, and blew himself up. So, engine kill. Oh, it's a 4.
Laid low.
Laid low. So
D6 scatter.
Right.
Then fall down.
Okay, so you can't go off the table. Scatter D6 inches. It's going to go 4 up here. Steve, you can do that.
Or forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you can't move off the table.
So he goes 4 here, and then he's scattered up to get him to fall down. What you want to do
In
is
fact, it's a bit at an angle, so you go to the edge of the edge of the table, and then you'd stop.
Oh yeah. Then you'd fall.
Because it's not straight.
Gotcha.
And then he's going to fall exactly where he is, because it's a hit.
Oh yes. Sure.
And everything 2 inches, which is nothing, would take damage. So your knights safe there. Steve kind of put the knights there, knowing that he's taken the first player initiative to put the kills on it, but he's gone. Bye, mate. So moves.
Good job.
You know, he had a cracking first round. That was moves, repairs, and I'm going to go do some combat. Steve's activation, and he's picking his little knights here, whose job was to take out the warhound that blew itself up. So they're going to fire what they can on this guy here, Iron Lady. Okay, mate, where are you going to start with?
Well, 2 of them are in range for the Storm Spear rocket pod, so we'll start with them.
Yep.
So that'd be 6 dice.
Yep. 3 each.
3 each. Yeah. No penalties or.
No, not at all.
What's your ballistic skill? These guys.
4.
It's 4.
Any
yeah.
bonuses for a Storm Spear?
Nope.
This is new to us.
No traits.
No.
Anything. So that will work out as a
dear.
mighty 1 hit.
Oh dear, Steve. Wow. Iron Lady, I think, is completely untouched, so excuse my camera work whilst I look at my cards. Void Chill's full, so straight 3 up. Oh. It's a 1. Well,
Yay!
1 hit, 1 drop.
Okay, got 2 rapid fire battle cannons in there.
Yep.
They're up next. Ordnance is their only rule. That is 3 hits.
3 hits, okay. Do I want to push for this? I reckon so.
Ordnance is on the damage, isn't it?
Yeah, Ordnance is reroll 1s for damage. Right, let's be brave and push. So it's 1 heat. 4 ups. Made 2. Failed 1. Still got.
Take you a piece at a time.
1 void.
And the thermal cannon is just in range. Just only need a 5 though, because it's -1.
Is it long range?
Yeah.
Oh, rubbish.
Rubbish indeed. But it's a hit.
But he's got it. Okay,
Not range of fusion.
can't really afford to push, not with the hound. Okay, so I am on my last void, 4+.
Hurrah. Oh, well done, little knight.
Overload for a 2 up. Let's do it. Yay! Oh, I would have made a regular save.
Oh, what did I say?
Okay, that was your first activation, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, what do I want? Canis Dominus, my Princeps Warhound, having a go at Infernum. So I do believe he needs some flamer weapons, doesn't he?
He did at first.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the bolters. They're going to be hitting on 3s from this view. That is outstanding.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay, well, we're going to risk it for a biscuit.
Yeah.
We're going to overload the ship. We're going to overload. We're going to...
Oh, to the push.
No, wrong word. We're going to push. Okay, and obviously we're using the free up, so using free up anyway, but obviously with squadron, so base to base.
Oh yeah, so you're merging your voice shields.
Shields. Oh, that's not good.
No, 2 heat bad.
2 heat
That's instant orange.
Infernum is a little bit hot. And I still failed 2.
Oh, 2 2s?
2 2s.
Mate.
No 1s to reroll.
Mate.
Not my best work.
Okay, interesting.
So I will take 1 from each.
Yeah.
That actually doesn't make much difference at this stage. No, well, I'll take 1 from him.
1 from each?
1 from each, yeah.
Okay, so being that they're together makes my plasma all the more inviting.
Yeah.
So I'll stick it, if you can hold that for us,
yeah,
mate.
sure.
So it's 2 on the first guy and overlapping. So
yeah, so
2 shots at that range, it's 4s, but he's actually got cover from that side, from that building. So it's going to be 5s. It's 1 hit. I'm going to use my Princeps trait once per round for a reroll. So 1 hit, 1 scatter.
So 3 total. So far?
So far. Oh, it's a big old 9. It's off.
The board, right? Check it.
Oh, I think we can safely say that is gone. No problem.
Just crushed the rocks.
Okay, so 3 hits in total.
Okay, so I'm on a 4 up now, either way, whichever way I look at it.
Yep.
So
3 3s.
okay, that's shields down on both Titans.
On both.
Yeah, there's only 3 void shields left between the 2 of them.
Mate, your dice have been awful. Mine have been pretty damn good. Okay, so
I don't know, my tactics have been great.
don't worry about tactics.
Okay,
so yeah, that was Canis Dominus.
Archie.
Imperator Gloria. So head first fighters, it didn't do any movement. He's only got the carapace that can have a pop really. So he's having a go at my Princeps. So 2 shots. You shieldbaining it?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, he is.
That's 2
Machine
hits.
Spirit.
Machine Spirit.
Roll
I
that
think
check.
you get a +2, don't I? Was that
No, because it's only for orders.
rolled a 9 anyway.
That's a 9, that's fine. So 2 hits on Shieldbane. That's my Princeps. Do I want to push? Do I really want him being in the orange? But you haven't activated these guys yet, have you?
That's correct.
So he's got a lot coming in. Yeah, let's just do it. So it's 1 heat, so that's good. Put 2 2s. So worst result I could have asked for. 1 heat dropped. 2 shields. Last one left. That was it for your evil, wasn't it?
That was it.
Okay.
Sadly, I didn't play that too well.
Okay, back to me. Okay, Fortune of War, my new Reaver, is going to fire this lead hound. So I'm going to start with the melter. It's -2 for those buildings. So I will need a 5+. What is it? 24-inch range, isn't it?
Yep.
So can you just check the range for us, Steve, before we get too carried away?
Pretty sure it's in range.
I think it is, but you know, let's not cheat.
Bags are range.
Yeah, bags. Okay, so 5 up. Oh, he's got it. Alright, so sorry. So it's going to be 2 on this guy and 1 on that guy.
Yeah.
So let's do the lead hound.
Yeah.
It's the legs.
Oh, okay.
Strength 11.
Yeah.
Legs 11.
Legs 11. These are direct hits and this are all ones.
Okay, so
Really?
11, 14, 15. I
Okay.
think that's 2 crits. No,
Yeah,
it's-
no, 14 is a devastating.
Oh, okay.
15 is a crit though.
15 is a crit. Okay, and then on the rear
Just
hound,
one hit on them. Yeah.
it's the body and it's a 16, which
That's
has got to be a
critical.
crit.
Yeah. He's otherwise untouched though, so it's just a headache.
Okay, mass damage. My dice are on fire.
They are on point. I'm in trouble.
Okay, the bolters. Now, aim shots. Can I see the leg from here? I can,
Really?
but they'll be -2, I think.
Okay.
So, so 3s needing 5s. No, I won't be able to aim, will I? So,
You're out of range, mate.
20 inches out of range as well. So let's not worry about that. I've probably done enough as it was. Let's not over egg it. Okay, so that was my Reaver. Back to Steve. So Steve's activating his squadron of hounds, and the lead one is picking on my Princeps. Bolters first.
Boulders.
Any minuses?
They -1 at long range.
Not a range,
Nope.
but any
Nope.
cover?
No.
No, so straight in. All ones. How many hits? 2?
2.
2.
Oh
Okay.
my lord.
Do I overload, knowing that there's overload? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, so bang go those shields.
Those shields for you.
None at all, they're not coming back. Okay, so I've got 2 maximal plasmas.
Indeed.
Hitting on 4s because of the range.
Yes.
Yeah.
Template right at the top, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's 1 hit.
Got 1 hit, 1 scatter.
So
do you want me?
Yep.
In fact, you'll have to do the locks. I'll hold this.
Fair play. So that goes
so that's
7 inches.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's almost a total of 2 hits.
2 hits. Location.
Location will be head.
The head. Okay.
And it will be
12.
12 and a
14. Okay. So 12 and a 14. Excuse my camera work whilst I'm.
It's a bit direct, Chris.
Yeah. So a 12 is a direct and a 14 is a devastating.
Yep.
Okay. Chipping away. Got 1 point structure left on the head. And then your other Warhound has no targets.
That's correct.
So
I was banking on 2 Warhounds being there.
Yeah, yeah. So that ends the squadron activation. Okay, so activating my squadron of laser toting hounds, and they're going to coordinated strike at the night banner. So I'm going to start with this guy. So first 2 shots, 2 misses. Next 2 is 1 hit. So your ion save.
What's it? It's strength 8.
So it's a strength 8, yeah, because the bonus is for the damage roll.
So I've got a 6 up.
Yep, on 1 dice.
Nope.
It's a fail. So now I add 2 to the damage for this. So it's a 5 effectively. So it's a 12.
Total 12.
Yeah.
Direct hit.
11. Sorry. No. 13. God,
say.
that's maths.
Devastating. That's mathematics.
Okay. So that was awful, wasn't it? That was really embarrassing. Okay, so next one. Firing at these knights.
I went to the Graphonica School of Shooting.
I know. 1 hit.
Yeah.
So you're 6 up.
Oh yeah.
Ion. You've still got 3.
Oh.
Failed it. 2 becomes a 4. At 8 is 12.
That's 12. Direct hit. That takes me down to the last pip.
Last pip. And 1 more volley. It's only 1 hit again. So still a 6 up save. Because you still got 3 knights. What do you get? What do you get?
That is a 6er.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was expecting that to go a lot better.
As was I.
Steve's last activation.
Yeah.
So full stride.
I'm pushing for movement, guys.
He's steaming over here. Okay. 1 heat, was it?
1 heat.
Okay. My last activation, Thunderchild, going down range into this Reaver that's just crossed his crosshairs, if you like. So I'm going to start the Gatling, 6 of those, hitting on 3s for 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's warm in a minute.
It's warm, but your voids are good, aren't they?
Yeah, so I'm just going to see how the dice roll. Fail 1.
Right? Failed 1, okay. I'm going to put 2 shield baning lasers into. That's 2 heat. That actually puts Thunderchild 1, 2. It was alright. So not so bad. 2 shots on 3s. Only 1 hit.
Okay, so 1. That's going to be a 4 up. That's a fail.
It's a fail. Okay, so I need to drop 2.
Yes.
Okay. Greedy. I was expecting more. So we've activated everything, have we not?
We have.
We have. Okay. So no engine kills.
I've got some end phase bits and pieces, but yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do an end phase check and we'll see you then. Okay, so end phase shenanigans, Infernus, stabilizes damage, done a little spin to the left, and Canis Canum.
Yeah.
He's hot, he's got a reactor leak, and put it, is in the orange now?
No,
He's just gone up once.
actually only had 1, he didn't earn it.
Okay, so that's the end of turn 2. Steve's making a big push to get this objective, and it's 1 kill each with a Warhound gone, even though I feel a little bit cheated because mine killed itself. So we'll see it in turn 3. Okay, going into turn 3, Steve's abandoning the defence of this objective and bolstering all his forces over here to try and equal the objective score and then try and tip it on engine kills. That's going to have to be the plan. Here we go. So let's do first player roll off for turn 3. Ooh, right, ready?
Ready.
I'm going to roll it here. It's a 4 for me.
Yeah.
6 for Steve. You want it?
Damn right I do.
Okay, he wants it. So we'll see after some strats and orders. Okay, interesting, I think. So I've played a strat. I've played Blind Barrage on Steve's Princeps Reaver to try and minimise the firepower. In doing so,
in response, I decided just to go and push him up a bit more this turn.
Full stride and play a positioning game for this round. So there's 3 guns I've taken out of the turn, which is good because they're big guns. That's the only order on your side, isn't it?
That's right.
And I've played none at all, so the movement game, running your Titans on their own speed is quite important, it seems, which is good. It's nice to see that. So that is strats and orders, and we're going to do some moves. Forgot to mention at the beginning of the round, I have squadroned the 2 laser blasters again. I really like that strength 10. And Steve's, you're running independent now?
Yes.
Yeah, so for this turn, Steve's are lone wolves. So we've moved and we've repaired, and let's overview it for you. So this guy's just creeping up on here. It's going to kind of take it out of the game. I would have been better off, I think, foreseeing that and swapping with a Warhound, but I've done it. There he is. So this guy was working on his initiative. He's come around that building. My Reaver's pushing in as well. We've got a bit of a face off. My Reaver really wants to get some shots in over here. We've got these Warhounds with shields down. My Princeps is ducking in behind these buildings. He's blown his shields, so they're not coming back. And then this squadron is just facing up really. It's target rich in this corner. There is the massive battle really for plus or 10 points here, and obviously engine kills are going to make a big difference. So yeah, it's wide open. Wide open. Steve's Princeps is just playing the position game this turn with a full stride. Not worrying about that blind barrage, but it's 3 guns that I haven't got to worry about this turn. So all to play for. So an overview of our terminals, because we've repaired. My 2 Reavers are fine, they're absolutely fine. There's 1 heat on Fortune of War here. Swift Retribution, which is this one. Yeah, this guy here, he's absolutely fine. He's got a little skull token there as well because he's got an engine kill, so he's got the Mortis reroll dice roll of 1. Steve's some kind of fingers going up here. Who have we got here? Iron Lady is 1 point of heat and has only got 1 void shield left with these trio of knights coming at it. Steve, what you got going on here?
Yeah, both my Reavers, the Seniorus and Equius there, are both fine. Only 1 point of heat on Equius, so I managed to raise all the shields during the repair phase. The Warhounds are a different and sad story. Infernum, the guy in the front there, he has critical damage ×1 to his body and legs. Not quite killed the Drac, and no shields, as you pointed out. Canis Callum, the guy behind him, he's alright. Well, he's lost his shields and he's got +1 for damage in the body, but otherwise he's good. So really, this guy's in a very bad state.
So you did a strength 9 hit to your own body,
didn't you?
Yeah.
Which I managed to repair afterwards, but at the same time, that could have been better.
And the knights are 1 point off losing 1, aren't they?
That's correct, yeah.
So that's movement overview, repairs, and kind of how the Titans are functioning. And Steve is first player. I'm going to go into the combat phase. Steve's kicking off with Infernum, and targeting my Princeps with no voids. I blew them out, they're not coming back. But I am probably at -2 behind that building.
You are?
So, what are you aiming at?
Well, I can't really aim, can I? Otherwise I'd aim at your head.
You can't aim with the blast, so starting with the plasmas? Voids are down.
We'll start with plasmas and we will go...
Maximal?
We will go maximum.
So are you still at long range? 8 inches is short, isn't it? So it's got to be, so you're hitting on 6s.
Oh yes, I didn't account for that. But yeah.
Why not? Why not do it?
Well, I mean, it's going to be 6s anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's -3 with the cover and
Yeah.
the range. So
Yeah.
either way, it's 6s. So yeah, template will go
Straight on top.
Actually, I'm going to put it just there, so that's
Sort of just over the shoulder.
The centre is kind of
as
more
far
towards the reader.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay,
No
2 shots can come in.
Yeah, 6s.
Shall I maximum it?
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah, sorry, I would.
Oh, don't listen to me.
Why would I listen to you?
Okay, so 1 heat and 2 misses.
And 2 misses. Alright, let's start with the first one then.
So it's right over here.
D10, D10. That's going 1 inch.
1 inch.
So that's going to get 2 hits still,
It's
isn't
going to
it?
be 2 hits.
Marvellous. And same again, please. No.
That way 8, but will it hit my Reaver? Goes over the top. So it's still 2 hits on the hound. Strength 10. Okay, let's roll it.
Over body.
It's got the body.
Superficial.
And a superficial and a 16, so it's a crit. So 2 of those. And a crit, reactor leak. On Canis Dominus, my Princeps. Your hounds weren't a squadron, so that's going to go over to me now, isn't it?
Bogdan.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's alright.
So, aim shots?
Well, it'd be -2 to hit. Well, I can't, can I? There's -2 for
Well, your bliss skill 3.
covers. It'd be 5, but it's -2 for
Fives,
shot. It'd be 7.
but if you want aims, yeah, so you can't aim.
So
So
I'll have to
just gonna have to go, suck it and
see
see.
where it lies. So 5s. Not a single hit.
No hits at all.
Probably why you skipped the
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I just wanted to have my go, really.
Just knew, didn't you?
I wasn't interested in your turn at all.
He's down.
Okay, so over to me, finally. So I'm going to activate my squadron, no coordinate strike, because I'm going to be firing at different targets. So I'm going to start with this one here, going into these knights. So hitting on 3s with the lasers. 2 1s. Second one. 2 hits. So voids of irons of 6.
Yeah, still 3 of them in turns. Save 1.
Saves 1. 11.
Well, 1 dies because he was on.
So 1 dies, so you pick which one you
I'll
would
take
like
the guy
to
at
die.
the back, I think.
And take a shaken test.
Shaky, shaky. That's a fail.
Is that a 1? Okay, they are now shaken. Which is good because they haven't activated yet, so that's going to affect their ballistic skill. Okay, so going into this guy, I'm going to shoot here, -2 because of the buildings. Cover coming into effect, so 5s for the first gun. 2 hits. Okay, location, body or legs. Oh, I can't hit the legs because I can't see them. So it's the head. I did not want that at all. Okay, so strength 8, 2 superficial.
Oh, he's living a charmed life.
Okay, next gun. 2 misses.
Oh my god.
And didn't roll any 1s, so nothing I can re-roll. Okay, do you know what? It's hard to hit, but I'm happy with the shaken knights.
Yeah.
And that was my activation. Equus Vindicate is going to try and finish off my Princeps. I ummed and ahed about firing him first, but it's my mistake. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so I got aim shot. There's -1 for the Gatling we've
Yeah, for cover.
decided for cover. So I could aim for 6s,
Yep.
which would be a bit of a push to try and aim all your damage with, I believe, is your head, Chris?
Yeah, so I've got.
Or already.
Well, I'll show you. You've got. Your choices would be. I've got critical damage on my body, you're getting +1. I've got no critical damage on my head, but you're getting +2.
Right.
And it's a shorter track,
Sure.
but it's a difference of 1 damage point.
Well, I can see your
10s
head
to
or
11s.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see all those things.
Well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to aim shot with the Mega Bolter first on the carapace, which we've established hasn't got a -1.
Yeah.
And I'm going to aim at your head.
Okay.
This will be 5s.
Yep. So the strength 4 plus 2 effectively.
Strength 6 effectively, yeah.
So you need 5s and 6s to damage at this point, but they're low strength weapons, aren't they? So
Yeah.
I would almost do the Gatling first and then the bolter after, because you want to get that +3.
Go on then. 6s it is then. Gatling blaster. Aim shots to the head.
Did you reroll 1's ordnance as well?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
That is 3 hits.
Very good.
Ooh. So this is strength.
So strength 5.
Gatling's a strength 6, mate.
Strength 6.
No, you're right. My bad.
Strength 5.
Sorry, yeah.
Plus 2.
7.
7. Plus you're in the flank.
Ah, yes.
8.
8.
So strength 8.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s.
Here it comes. 3 dice. One reroll.
Reroll that 1.
That's another 1.
What we got there? What we got there?
So we have got a 11.
11 on the head.
Yep.
Direct.
Boom. And then up at 12.
12 is a devastating, which turns it into critical. MRU feedback. Okay, so
Which you can ignore, I believe, can't you?
I can ignore for a turn because I'm Mortis. So now you've got that +3 on the head.
So now we're going to aim the heavy bolters hitting on 5s.
So yeah, so the bolters would be 4 plus 3, which is 7.
Yeah,
flank. Their strength 8 again as well.
So 6 dice. Rapid, of course.
8 shots. Here we go.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that was terrible.
It was terrible.
Just 2.
But 1 to 6, so it becomes 3.
Okay.
Okay, so it goes. What do you say? 8
Another
total,
11.
isn't it? So 11.
Which is, well, they're all going to go through.
They're all going to go through. It's going to be engine kills, isn't
So
it?
it's going to be engine kill.
Yeah.
Close that down. So roll a d10 then. Oh, it's a 9.
Oh,
That's the big bada boom, isn't it?
Big bada bada. Oh, you did my one, funnily enough. Magazine detonation, D3 plus 5, scale of a warhound, which is
6.
yeah. So it's going to be 9 inches in all directions.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So it's going to get your Reaver, obviously, and your warhound. So the strongest weapon you have is your plasma gun, isn't it?
Yep.
So
Strength 8.
how close is your Reaver?
He is within 2 inches.
He is. I thought he was.
And he's in the flank.
Oh gosh. So let's start with this guy.
Okay.
So he takes 1.
1. Okay. That
On his
is.
shield.
Is that swift retribution?
Yes.
So voids are full. Makes it.
Okay. Your man next to him
Yeah.
takes the 3.
3. Okay. Location.
That would be body.
Body.
And strength of your weapon is 8, isn't it?
Yeah. So strength 8, and it's in the flank.
So it's strength
9.
9. Okay, so he takes 2 strength 13
2 13s to the body.
and 1 14.
1, 2, 1, 2, and a 14. A track is compromised with 3 devastating hits to the body. Ouch.
Okay, and now you are now smoking ruins. So.
And that is it. Okay. That was just your Reaver, wasn't it?
Yep.
Very good. Engine kill. Okay, my activation, Fortune of War, and I think I still need to pick on this guy. I need an engine kill now. Steve's taken a good sort of position with that. Seeing if I didn't get to activate it as well. That's guns I didn't get to fire. So this guy here, he's pretty shot
Pretty
to
messed
bits,
up.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty open. Okay, so melter cannon, 3 up. So we've got the hit. So we've got the 2 hits. So location. Oh, it's a weapon.
Okay.
No one likes to see that. So 1, 2, 3 will be his left.
Yeah.
So that's the left, yeah, and unless I roll double ones, no, so we've got 4. So the bolter is disabled. And then, so what have I got pluses on?
You've got +2 to the legs, +1 to the body. And I've got crit in both of those locations already.
+2 to the legs, +1 to the body.
Yes.
And you've got a crit in each one. Which has got the fullest track? The legs.
Legs.
Okay, let's do aimed into the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, hitting on 5s. Got a nice thoroughfare down there. Not blocking. So 5s on the legs.
good.
pretty good.
That's
So
an extra 1 Chris as well.
5. So we've got 3 hits plus 2 extra.
2, yeah.
So 5 into the legs. So plus 2.
They're effectively these are effectively strength 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need what, 6s?
You need 4 to score a direct hit.
Okay. So strength 6.
So
Okay.
1
1
and 2 go
superficial.
away.
So 6, 7, 8.
Goes away.
6, 11.
You got your 10 there.
Oh, I've got 10. Is that
10?
one? No, that's not enough, is it?
Yeah, because you're getting they're strength
Oh, it
6
is, yeah.
effectively.
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah. I thought I
So
needed
that's
11.
1 direct hit, so that takes him to the end of the track.
Yeah. No, I've got 11 and 12.
So 11, it's got nowhere to go, so
Yeah.
it becomes a crit.
Yeah.
And the other one's got nowhere to go, so it becomes a crit.
Crit, and he's on his last
Yeah.
point of damage.
So he is immobilised.
Immobilised. Okay. And that's all the guns that Reaver's got. Canis Canem is going down range at Swift Retribution, and starting with your bolters, I imagine, because my voids are in good nick.
Indeed. Need to be freeze. Nice
Yep.
clear view. Nice sunny day. That's 2 misses, 1 6. So it's another hit.
Yep. So 5 in
5
total.
in total.
1, 2, 3. What's my heat like? Heat is good. 5. I'm going to push. Uh-oh. Machine Spirit, that was. Not good for a hound. Okay, so let's do my saves. Saved, saved, saved. 2 1s.
Nice.
Converts them all.
Wow.
Goes up 1 heat. Okay,
Totally.
can I rein him in? It's a 4. Steve's laughing. Go on.
Well, you do need a 5, I believe.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. So ready when you are. The try.
Right, it's D6.
D6.
It's a 5.
Predatory.
Shoot, go on.
That's good. Yeah.
Pick a weapon.
Choose one of the times weapons at random using the table on this weapon. Table.
Okay, well, it's going to be a turbo laser.
Yeah, you attack with skill 4.
This is a
Nearest
4.
target, which will be the guy here.
This one here.
Yeah,
So behind
kill it
cover, -2. I will need 6s to hit him.
Yes.
Come on, double 6.
That's a shame.
No.
That would've been good.
Okay, that was pretty good.
So that did nada. So I will fire the plasma blast gun. I won't maximal it, obviously, because you've got shields.
Voids are still up, so
-1 to hits at the range.
long range, yeah.
So 2 4s coming up. That's 1 hit, 1 miss.
1 hit, 1 scatter. I'll let you do the
So
scatter.
yeah, find my relevant dice. So that's gonna go.
Oh, this way 7. Interesting. I think your knights are further than that.
Woohoo!
Yeah, plenty.
That were lucky. So that's a miss. So it's 2 hits, mate. 2 saves.
2 hits, 2
Second shot.
saves. I'm not going to push. I'm still on 3 ups.
Nice.
Drop 1. That's pretty good for a hound. That was your activation done, isn't it?
That's correct.
My last activation, Thunderchild, can just about see a portion of this hound, but it's going to be at -2, and it's only with the carapace. So 5s to hit, 2 shots, another double 1. Lots of double 1s, no hits. That's my activation over. Steve, you got anything left?
I've got the knights and my Sunioris.
Still got 2. Okay, so we have a thing.
Gonna move him his just under the 6.
Steve's full stride.
Yes.
Okay, Steve's last activation is his knights. They're shaken, so -1 to hit, and they're going to try and drop some shields.
So rocket pods incoming.
Yep, rocket
Hitting
pods
on all
incoming.
5s. Alright, 1.
Is it 1 hit?
1 hit.
There's 1 around here somewhere. It is 1 hit. Overload voids. Made it.
Phew. Okay. Then I've got 1 rapid fire battle cannon.
Yep.
I'll just
2 shots.
He's more than 8, isn't he? So yeah, 2
Yeah.
shots, 5s again. That's nothing.
Oh, he's getting away with it.
And then I've got the Inferno Debris, which is a 6, Chris. That's a hit.
Okay, we've got that hit. Overload voids. Made it.
And yeah, I think we're spent now.
Okay, so that's all your activations done?
Yeah, because we've moved up there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Steve's got a nice little advantage and he's massively swamping this corner here. What started off good for me, I feel, is slipping away a little bit, but all to play for. So we're going to check our Titan's critical damage and come back. So end phase, Infernum, Reactor Leak pushes him into the red, and he's immobilised.
Yeah, I've got a feeling he's going to be living up to his name at the minute.
Great, classic. So that's the end of the third battle round.
Yeah.
We'll see you in turn 4. Okay, going into turn 4. This can go either way. Could be the last turn of the game as well. So first player roll off. Steve likes to wait, doesn't he?
I do.
An 8.
Oh, that's a good roll.
It's a good roll. Oh, that's a 7. Okay, yeah.
Not quite good enough.
I'm going to have it.
Yeah.
I'll be first player. So we'll come back after some strats and orders. So strats and orders done. I opened up with Steve's got no strats. So I went for Bloodthirst so I can get +2 to charge rolls and +2 to hit for this round, and then I've gone for a charge order here. I don't even know if that's the best thing to do, but I've done it. I've also given a charge order to this Warhound. Again, I don't even know if it's the best thing to do, but I've done it. I actually feel a bit on the back foot here.
If you'd failed that, I would have tried a charge order myself.
Yeah, so
it's not a terrible.
No, it's yeah. So it'll be interesting anyway. You did no orders, did you?
No, but I did manage to unshake my Night Gunner.
Yeah. Okay. So that was strats and orders. The only other thing we've got to tell you is there were no squadroning of Warhounds for this battle round. So everything's working its own initiative. So strats and orders. Let's go do some moves. So straight in on movement, I went for the charge. It was over 9 inches to get to there, so it's given me +3 attacks to my fist. With the Bloodthirst, I will be hitting on 2s. You've taken no damage anyway, have you?
That's correct.
So, Reaver, such long tracks.
Head's your
It is,
shortest
but
track,
I need
it's
11s.
Well, 11 to 13s are direct still.
Yeah, that's the thing. Body's softer. All right, okay. Let's go for the body. Hitting on 2s. Missed 1. So strength 8.
Yeah.
Sorry, drop 1.
Okay, so
Two 10s.
This is body, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's 2 direct hits.
It's a good thing I went to the body, otherwise they would have gone for nothing.
Yeah.
12.
Also direct.
13.
Devastating.
Okay, so not quite compromised. Part of me thinks go for the weapon, but I am first player, so
I've got to back up now.
you either back up or you
Or
take it again.
take another punch, which I
Okay.
don't think I can take.
So the fist, it is concussive.
Oh yeah, so you might,
So
might do your job for me.
so you're gonna do something. So 1, 2, you go to the left. 3, 4, you go back.
Right. Oh, back. Sorry, 5, 6.
And
Right.
5, 6,
yeah.
right.
No, it's
So 1,
left.
2, you spin to the left.
So like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Okay. And that was my charge.
That was you, yeah.
Okay, so Steve has moved something, but I'm doing another cut-in because I'm doing another charge. So I'm going to do my Warhound. And I'm going to go into there. So we've got 6.
That's a 7, mate.
7, so it's going to give me
Trample the Thunderbolt on the way.
Trample the Thunderbolt. That's going to give me +2 attack. So going into a smash attack, it's going to be D3 +2. So 4 attacks. Okay. So enemies within 2 inches because of Bloodthirst. I'm getting +2 to this. So my weapon skill is 4. So I'll be hitting on 2s again. So all hit. Scale +1, so I'm strength 7.
Don't get iron shields, do I?
Do you not?
Do I not?
Yeah.
Oh, I
you always
do
get
normally,
iron
sorry.
shields, yeah, but
Oh,
you got
apologies.
2 at strength 7.
What are you, strength 7?
Yeah.
I have 5 ups for 2 nights.
Okay.
Oh,
You got 4.
drop that. That's failed both.
It's 4 hits.
Okay, 4 hits, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I failed 2 then. I failed all 4.
Okay. So strength 7.
Superficial.
1 superficial, so and a 10.
Okay, a 10 is a direct.
Yeah, an 11.
Same again.
And a 13.
Devastating, so 1 dies.
1 dies.
And I'll take my shaken check.
Yeah.
Which I'll pass.
You pass.
I'll keep the Lord's Sigh on.
Yeah. Okay. And that was my second activation. Okay, moves and repair overview. There's 1 at the end with saving because it's a red warhound. So start from the left. Just shuffled over here. Going to claim that objective definitely and have a fire corridor down this road. You saw my charge, and Steve's Reaver did not want to stay there, knowing that I've got first activation and I'm hitting on 2s and his body's in a mess. So he backed up. Immobilised.
Yeah.
Staying there, and is in the red. So we'll come back to that. And then Steve's Princeps is bounding over here. He's going to, really holding that objective. And he was facing off against my Warhound, but I moved over here. I'm getting within 2 inches of this knight, which moved around from the front to flank my hound. So they're protecting each other. And you pushed up again with this hound, putting pressure here. So Warhounds trying to protect each other now on 2 fronts. Repairs, I think we're all good with the Reavers, aren't we?
Yep.
All cool, all shields, aren't they?
Princess has got 1 lot of heat, that's literally...
That's it.
And obviously this one's got his damage to his body, but no criticals or anything.
Yeah, I rolled well with Swift Retribution here. He's got no damage, he's got full shield and a cool generator. Swift Retribution, Iron Lady, sorry, has got 1 shield left, but again, no damage and a cool generator. How's Canis Cannon doing?
Canis still shields down. I managed to blotch that roll. 1+1 damage to the body, but otherwise it's fine.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's all the repairs done, bar 1 Warhound, which is Infernum in the red.
Burn him.
D10.
Oh dear.
7.
Plasma leak. So it's D3 strength, 9 hits to its body, bypassing void shells. It should be pointed out I've already got 1 critical hit in the void. So that is 3. So basically he dies unless I roll 3 ones. Well, 2 ones would do it actually.
2 1s, yeah. Okay, let's see.
I've been doing a lot of that.
Oh.
So there's 1 superficial. So that becomes an 11.
Yeah.
Which is direct, so it becomes a critical.
Yep. Oh, it's going to survive.
Well, actually no, because I've not got it down. My bad.
Yeah.
So that's a 12, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's, I forgot I had track left. So that becomes, that's still a devastating, sorry. That was a 2, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled 1-1, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I rolled a 6, which is a 15, which is a critical, so that takes him off the track.
Yeah, so it's 2.
So he goes down to his...
So it's down to his last point on his body and his legs.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. But he's not dead, everybody!
He's not dead. Yet. Okay, so that was moves and repairs overview. That's the battlefield. It's busy down here. This could go down to engine kills. And we're going to go into the combat phase. So with this guy not blowing up and me being the first player, I can't afford to have all these guns picking on this Reaver. So I'm going to have to pick my Reaver, target this Warhound. So I'm going to start with my Melter Cannon. I do not believe there's any bonuses at any kind of range for this. So hitting on a 3, which hits. So it'll be 2 hits on the body.
Yeah. Double 1 and I survived.
Now I do believe it's D10
at this range.
At this range.
Yes.
2 of them.
For sure.
So body, let's
Double
roll 1. That is a 1.
Oh, okay, do that again and I'll survive.
It's a 5.
No.
Oh. Okay, engine kill.
You got him.
Right. It's another 9.
Oh god, another magazine detonation then. That's going to affect...
So it's D3
again.
plus 6.
D3 plus
Scale.
5, isn't it? It's 6. 8, so, yes.
6 for scale. So plus 2
There's 8.
is 8-inch range.
So that will get this guy, and you.
And that guy. So
do you want to roll me?
all here, yeah.
So, yeah, so the highest weapon strength is 8.
Yeah. Okay, if you just roll the lot, mate,
Okay.
and we'll start with his guy.
Start with Prince of
So
Titanicus.
D3.
Takes three.
Three
of course-
hits.
Of course he does. He tinges away. He has got full void shields. And he'll lose all three. That's
Got one left.
terrible
Wow.
news for me.
Okay,
Um,
this guy
He takes 2.
takes 2.
And
Just
he'll
gotta
fail both of them as well.
fail both.
God, my dice today are not good.
Okay.
No doubt.
And then D3 on mine.
He takes 2.
Takes 2. Come on, voids. Yes, I make mine. Okay.
Don't think I could have gone worse if I tried.
I was hoping he was going to die in the repair phase, but that's some guns. I haven't got to worry about him too much because he's still got 2 Reavers on him. Okay, my first activation done. Canis Canem firing into Iron Lady here. Still got 1 void up, not within 2, so I'm going to bust them down with those bolters, aren't you? Okay.
+1 to hit, so 2s. Still managed to get a 1.
Okay.
So that is just a 5.
5. 1,
No
2,
6 is there.
5 hits. Do I overload? I'm going to do it.
That 1-1.
Unlucky.
Okay, let's start. I'm going to maximal fire the.
Plasmas?
Plasmas.
Yes. And you can stick it over the 2?
Yeah, so I'm going to pop it. No, you haven't said that. Well, you can still share shields, can't you?
No, because they're not a squadron.
Of course.
They are running independently.
So I'll put it right there, Chris. So that will get 2 on this guy and 1
Yeah.
on the back guy if I was to hit. Okay, so that is a 1 hit, 1 miss. Let's do the scatter first, in case I kill my own knight, which is entirely. The way I've been rolled in is entirely possible. No, that
9
goes off
over
somewhere.
here.
So that's 2 on the front guy.
Yeah, I'll take the void for the 1 on the rear.
Yeah.
It's a 4, that's a save.
Sure. So front Titan is hit in the body.
Yep. 13, 14.
No, so there's no.
No max.
What did I roll for the to hit roll? I didn't roll a 1, did I? That was it was a.
Was it a 1 and a hit and a miss? Do you want to play it back and have a look?
I'm just thinking about the maximal fire trait,
Yeah.
but we'll come back to that.
Alright, we'll come back to that.
So that is a 13 and a 14
Okay.
to the body.
On Iron Lady, 13, devastating, and a critical. So react to leak for the Iron Lady, and that was your activation done, wasn't it?
Yes.
So Swift Retribution here is going to pick on this knight before it can activate, in the safe knowledge that this Warhound is done. So I've got my 4 lasers, and I think I can fire them all at the same time because you've got your ion shields. Well, more to the point, strength 8 with 1 knight, you haven't got any iron shields. Weapon skill 4 at this range, but with Bloodthirst strategy I'm getting +2, so I'm hitting on 2s. So, all hit.
Yeah.
And what do I need to kill it?
Well,
You got a full track?
I have got a full track.
Okay. Well, a superficial.
Oh, 6 should do some damage.
Okay, so 8, 11,
11's a direct hit.
and 2 14s.
That's 2 devastating.
So that should be enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so finally got rid of these pesky knights. And they have been pesky. Equus Vindicate, danger close at the Fortune of War. And I've got full voids, so you're going to open up with your Gatling.
Yeah, and I'll be re-rolling once because of.
Yeah.
I'm going to start heavy bolter actually.
Heavy
If I
bolter.
get your shields down by some miracle, then they're a better strength for the,
Sure.
the blaster.
Okay.
So re-rolling once, because you're my dual target of honour.
Yep.
Didn't need to. I get. This is heavy bolter, isn't it? So that is 7.
7 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I will be pushing 2 heat, that's okay. Because I'm cool as ice. Saving on 3s. That was a 1. So I've dropped 1. I've got 3 rerolls to make. 2 voids down. 50%.
Okay.
Less so.
Move straight on to the Gatling Blaster. Plus 1 at this range. I hit on 2s, re-rolling 1s. That's 2 1s to reroll.
Yep.
Okay, that's a full house. That's 6 hits.
6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of that one. Okay, so I'm going to push again for 3. So I'm now saving on 4s. Save, 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 save. We've dropped 1. These are my saves. Beautiful. 1 reroll. No, dropped another 2. Voids down.
Excellent.
On the Fortune of War. But that, you're out guns on that Reaver, aren't you?
I am.
But
that one.
It's got a mate. Okay, my activation. So Iron Lady pouring shots into Canis Canem. I don't really want to risk aiming because I just don't. There's not enough damage on the body to warrant it, and chances of hitting the body are higher than any other location, so I'm going to roll like that. So first 2. 1 hit, 1 miss. Shields are down, yeah?
Yeah.
It's the head, of course it is. Okay. It's 8, 13.
That's a direct hit to the noggin.
Okay, next pair. 2 misses. Okay. Useless. Imperator Gloria now. Don't be fooled by the way it's looking at me. The front of the base is angles differently, so it is putting all its shots into Fortune of War. And you're starting off with the volcano.
Correct, Armando. Right over the top of his head. And that's a hit with 1
hit and 1 heat, so it's 2 hits. I've got no shields and my body is compromised.
Frame for body. Got the legs.
It's got the legs. Oh, 2 16s. Crit, crit. Oh dear. Stabilizers damaged. Locomotive seized.
Okay, in which case, let's move on to the Carapace. Turbonator Destructor, which is strength 8, isn't it? I think let's double check the range on that. I'm sure it's absolutely fine.
You're in range, 30 range. Yeah. I would do them next. Yeah. Your weakest guns, you want the biggest thing. If you're thinking of aiming into the legs.
I was. Can I see the legs?
You can.
Okay, right. In which case, aim shot for the legs.
Yep.
It'll be 5s. That'll be no hits.
No hits. Okay.
What greedy.
Yeah, but I would have done it. What do you want to pot luck them or?
No, I'm going to aim these at the legs as well. What am I getting in the bonus?
Oh, pot lucking. Maybe the body because it's +3.
But are you already damaged in the body?
Yeah, but there's no. Yeah, it's compromised, but there's no critical damage.
Let's do that then. Aim it at the body.
Or pot luck it.
Pot luck it. Sorry. Let's do that. So these are all hit.
Okay, all hits. Location. The leg, okay, so it's not so bad. So these are +2.
So these are effectively strength 7.
Sorry, +1.
Plus strength 6 then.
Strength 6 ordnance.
Oh my. Okay, I think that makes up for my rolling for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 is a 9.
Nothing, you need 11s.
10.
No.
11.
Okay, direct.
And 3 12s.
3 12s, which are directs. So,
that takes
me to the end of my track for 1.
Yep.
Then the next one goes to a critical.
Yep.
Leaving 1 more. Engine kill.
Engine kill!
Pot luck, did you? Whew. Roll that d10.
It's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1, just stands there.
Just stands there.
Yep. Okay, but it is
looking sad.
Dead. Maybe we can salvage the Princeps and his crew.
No, they will be executed.
If Mortis have them. If Mortis hold the battlefield. Okay, great activation there from Steve's Princeps Reaver. So turn 4 end phase overview. Obviously Thunderchild is sitting pretty, but it's kind of out the game, but scoring me 10 points. Fortune of War is silent. Your guys taking damage to the body, but no critical damage.
Yep.
Your Princeps is okay.
Absolutely fine. Some shield damage.
And any critical damage on this hound?
None, but he is a couple of points into the track on his body and no shields.
Okay. So it was just Iron Lady for me, which is this hound here, had a reactor leak and has got 1 point of heat from that. So that's the end phase, that's the game, end of turn 4. So I'm scoring 10, Steve's scoring 10, I've killed 2 Warhounds, Steve's killed 2 Warhounds.
And a Reaver.
And a Reaver, and I've taken a Banner Knights. The game ends now, the battlefield would be Gryphonicus. Steve, roll a d10. On a 9 or 10, it's game over.
7.
7. We're going into turn 5. Okay, Princeps, going into turn 5. There's a lot going on over here. Steve has the advantage with that Reaver kill. He's just idling there. That's the battlefield. Okay, so we did go back, and there was a 1 rolled for that maximal. So his reactor has gone up 1. I have squadroned these hounds for this round, and the only thing to do, I think, is roll for first player.
Indeed.
You're going to make me go first again, aren't you?
I am.
Okay.
Superstitious like that.
So another, what is it? Is it 3?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh, is it 2?
Of course.
Thanks. Yeah, I haven't got a great deal to play with because I need those 10 points. So yeah, I'm gonna. I actually want to move second, but shoot first. So I can't have it all my own way. So I'm going to go first player, and we'll do some strats and orders. So quick strats and orders. I went for a squadron charge order here. So a 5 would be a 4+ with the extra hound, and I rolled a 2 and failed that. No strats were played, and Steve didn't play any orders himself. So that was the phase. We're going to go into movement. Okay, moves and repair overview. I slunk this guy over so he can. I mean, the range is too much now, but to go down here. But this is where it's all happening. The close combat Reaver, Equus, Vindicates, push for movement, push for turns, swinging round here because we've got a car park. I use my squadron moves with some boosts to block in here to try and contest this objective, which is 10-point swing. Now I'm only doing that with Iron Lady, who overheated and took D3 strength 9 hits to the body and is on its last point of damage. So it's contesting, but for how long? Not long, I expect. So I need to kill this hound and maybe get another turn, but it's close. It's really close. Steve has got the advantage of the Reaver kill. Okay, so Titans, we did some repairs. Your Reaver's absolutely fine, aren't they?
My Princeps fluffed his roll for repairs. He's on 1 shield.
Okay.
The other one is on 1 shield down with a slight bit of heat, and Canis managed to raise 1 shield for
what it's worth.
For what it's worth, but I'm thinking, you know, he survives. Maybe it'll be another turn. Who knows?
Okay, so moves and repairs done. That's the battlefield. Not much going on over there. This is where it's all happening. This is the game swing. Could be the last turn. So we're going to go into the combat phase, and I'm first player. Okay, so a Lupercal squadron coordinated strike from my 2 hounds into this warhound. I've got to get it. So that boosts my damage rolls. Those are strength 8 weapons. Effectively makes them strength 10. And bypassing his voids at that range, I'm going to aim into the body for another +1. So 8 chances, hitting on 5s. Got to put this thing down. Unfortunately, it has taken no critical damage yet. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. And first gun misses. Next gun, 2 hits. Okay, that makes up for the first one. So strength 11.
Is that this guy, Chris?
This is the front one here.
Okay. Don't forget you've got a reroll for a Mortis token, have you not?
Yeah, but it's got to be a 1 to miss. I think.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm not quite sure what I rolled
I think it was a 1.
So 11, so it's 13.
Okay, that is devastating.
And a 17.
Okay, it's a critical off the tracks. That's 2 crits.
2 crits. Okay. 1 more hound to go. Hitting on 5s, aiming into the body. 2 misses. Last chance saloon. 2 1s. He's fluffed it.
He gets a reroll, doesn't he?
No, it's this one.
Oh, it's that guy?
Yeah, done this one already.
Do you not get smash attack?
I do get smash attacks within an inch. So can we check this one? Sure. Is in an inch?
Can't see why. That's easy, then. definitely.
Yeah. Okay, great. So D3 smash attacks, aiming to the body. Can I? Oh, I do one at a time. So one attack, aiming for 3 because it's melee. So hitting on a 4, it hits. It's strength 7. That one didn't do any damage at all, so it wouldn't affect the roll, would it? So adding 3s, so it's strength 10. 10, 12.
Okay, so that's a critical because I have no
Okay.
shrug to go to. It would have been a.
And then last set of smash attacks, D3 for 2, hitting on 4s, gets 1 hit.
That's what he needs. Just don't roll that one.
Just don't roll a 1. Oh god, don't say that. Oh, it's a 6 for the War Master.
Engine kill.
Engine kill. Thank God for smash attacks. Okay. It is a 3.
Laid low, it scatters in a random direction.
Okay, so this is going to have some impacts here.
D6 inches.
So let's see the low direction first. So it's going backwards.
Okay. What's D6 inches?
D6, so it can't go anywhere because
So
of that.
hits that
So it just
building,
hits that and then it falls.
Yes.
It's a hit, which means
Crumples.
everything within 2 inches
Oh dear. Okay.
takes hits. So let's just sort this out and we'll be back. D6 hits at scale, which is strength 6, so it's 3 hits. Location, it's the legs. Okay, strength 6. Can I do anything?
Yeah, 5s and 6s will do it.
Okay, so there's a 5.
That's an 11, so that's a direct hit.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do this Warhound because I think this one's going to die.
Okay. Yep.
So D6, 4 hits into my own leg again.
Oh,
Okay, 2 superficials.
So an 8 doesn't do anything, does it?
And a 2 and a 4.
So it'll be strength 8, nothing.
And then
4
10.
be 10, so 1 direct hit.
So 1 direct hit on Swift Retribution. It's been an absolute legend. Let's go. And then right here we go.
Okay.
4 hits.
Where do you want him to be hit?
I want the head.
You want the
It's a weapon. So 1, 2, 3 is the left weapon. So it's the right hand weapon. 4 hits at strength 6. What's the laser blaster need to be? Disabled roll 5s and 6s anyway.
9.
So that is the. We say it was the left hand, the right hand.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, does it? It's the same bloody thing. So survived the impact. The Warhound is gone. The objective is now contested, and Steve's got his activation. Okay, Steve's activation. He's gonna punk this Warhound. Going with the Gatling first.
Yes.
Okay, so he's in short range for +1, and he's aiming to the body.
Yep.
So basically -1.
Yeah, so
3,
overall,
go to
it becomes
4s.
to 4s.
Oh my god, did you
Yeah, I do
miss
what
with 5?
I do what I normally
Hit with
do.
once?
Yep.
Okay, well basically, strength, is it 5?
Strength 5 normally, yeah.
Strength 5 in the flank,
Yep. Strength 6.
6 plus 3, so it's strength 9.
9.
If you roll a 1,
Can re-roll it because I've got ordnance.
oh, but it's a 6. So, it's engine kill.
Yep.
I've got nothing left. Okay, D10 it, my friend.
Okay. 7.
Wildfire. Okay, spin it.
Spin it right round. Hopefully away from my poor. Hopefully
Into your Reaver.
Into your friend, that would be nice.
He is going this way. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to unload.
What's your range on that? Is it over 2?
Yeah, so bear in mind, one of your lasers is disabled.
I think you can only fire 1 weapon. Right?
No, it's the whole lot.
That was true.
Yeah.
So that helped you out then.
Yeah.
The physical 5.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Yeah.
2 shots.
2 shots, right hit.
That's 1
Right
hit.
hit. Okay.
Do you have any shields on that?
I have shields, but are you...
I'm over 2 inches away.
Okay, that's good. So 1 hit
You
was
are-
it?
You are over 2 inches away.
Okay. 1 goes through. Drops a void.
Should have drained it.
Okay. And then it falls.
And then he falls, yeah. hopefully forward again.
Where it lands,
That's just going to get...
another hit.
So we've established that's just going to get...
It's just going to be this one.
Yeah.
It's going to be D6 hits at scale 6. Strength 6.
Yeah.
So do you want to roll it?
I'll roll it.
5 hits.
Why can I only roll well when I'm blowing up my own time?
I know, well, I'm taking it. I don't think it'll do anything.
Legs.
The leg, oh, was that last time?
You got 1 point of damage.
1 point damage.
So strength 6, yeah?
Strength 6 plus in the flank, so strength 7.
Okay, so that's a 1.
So we got
3
3 10s.
which are nothing, because it's 11s for
11s.
direct hits. And 1 12.
1 12.
Is it 12?
13, because it's got plus 1 for the flank.
Devastating, so
that's it. And he's gone. Engine kill. Puts Steve back in the driving seat with many, many kills.
Right, back to you, Chris.
Back to me. I've got just this guy. Can you check the range? I think. I mean,
you're trying to target.
It's 32-inch range, and it's a 48-inch board.
Okay,
so
you are
well out.
38 inches away.
Yeah. So that's my activation. You're done.
I'm just going to check the angle of this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I can maybe fire the carapace.
You've got the carapace, but I'm within 8 inches, and I'm smaller than you.
So I can't shoot you.
So that's it.
That's
the end of the turn. Steve has the advantage with kills. I don't think I'm contesting this objective at that range.
What did we say it was going to be? 3?
3 inches. Base to base.
So if you exclude your nameplate.
Yeah, exclude the nameplate.
Yeah, then you're just
I'm
out.
just out. So, if the game ends, Gryphonicus should take the victory. Steve, roll a d10.
Oh, you're not making me roll.
I'm making you roll it.
Okay. What was that?
On a 5+, the game ends.
Alright, down here then, right?
It's a 2. It is a 2. There is a chance for Mortis. We're going into a massive turn 6. Turn 6. This is where it's all happening. This is the last turn. Can Mortis have an amazing comeback from the Gryphonicus? They have this wonderful advantage in this game. Okay, so here we go. Turn 6 roll off. 5, 10. I think I'm going to go first. I think I need to shoot first. Okay, so no orders from Steve. I'm going Hail Mary with a charge order with this Warhound. No other strats played. For your information, my last strat was a box blackout, which will not be played in this game. So we do some moves. Okay, movement, my Hail Mary charge with my Warhound. So I'm getting D3 +1 attacks for the 4-inch move. So 3, so it's 4 attacks into the flank. You've got damage to your legs, haven't you, Steve?
Yeah.
Any pluses for this?
1.
+1, okay, so I'm going to aim for the legs, hitting on 4s, weapon skill of 4. Oh my, okay, 2 hits.
Okay.
Missed 2. Okay, so scale +1, so strength 7, in the flank 8, and the bonus is 9. So here we go.
Oh god.
No. Okay, an 11.
Is a direct hit.
Okay, and a 15.
Is a critical hit, which finishes the track,
but doesn't go over.
Doesn't go off it, no.
Okay.
It gives me stabilizer damage.
Okay, not enough, but you've got a critical damage. Okay, that was my activation in the move. Okay, everything's happening here now. This is the game make or break. So Steve turned backed away from that damage from his legs, and he's put this Warhound. I've used the rocks there to stop him getting in close. Can my Warhound survive? I didn't get any shields back. I've only dropped 1. Can he survive to contest this objective? 10 points. So going into the combat phase, I am first player. I'm too far away now, so your voids are full.
Yep.
So for
no, they've got 1 shield. So.
1 shield. So I'm going to push for shield bane.
Okay.
For the first gun.
Mm.
So here we go. 1 heat. 2 hits.
Okay. I'm going to push for reroll. Yep. Can't find the right dice. So these will be 5s. Failed both. No rerolls. Shields down.
Shields down.
1 heat.
Okay, 2 shots.
One aim these at the
Aimed
legs.
into the leg.
Plus 3 damage.
So, hitting on 5s. Oh, he's got 1. But I don't think that's going to be enough unless I can do... I don't think 2 crits will be enough, will it?
No.
So, their strength 8 plus 3 is 11.
Yep.
And a 6.
18.
Yeah.
Critical.
17.
1, 2.
Oh, on its last one, I need
literally
1 more
last
guns. And that's my hound. So the Princeps going into the Warhound with the Gatling, hitting on 2s at this range. My shields are currently up.
Okay, of course I missed with 2.
Missed
That
with
is
2.
4.
4 hits. I'm saving on a 4 plus. I'm going to push again. Uh-oh, Machine Spirit. Oh, if that gets me a shot, that would be amazing. I've dropped 1 shield. I still have 1 shield left. Oh, I almost want to fail this. Nah, it's a pass on a 5. Volcano Cannon next.
Yeah, so I think hoping that'll be a finisher. 3, but it does hit.
It does
2
hit,
damage.
2 hits. Okay, so there you go, there's the 5. So 2 voids to make, 1 shield left. Overload voids. He makes them both. I'm out of activations.
Right, that can go straight into my...
Although I don't think that guy can reach, can he? 32. No. This is it.
Okay, so straight into the heavy bolter.
Yep.
6 shots. Hit on
2s at that
2s
range.
at this range. Missed with 1, but I've got 2 6s in there. So that is a total of 7, sorry.
7. 1, 2, 6, 7. Overload voids. You have 1 gun left. I don't think you can kill me. There's ones. The shields are down and exploded.
Okay, Gatling. Targeting.
I have I've only damage on my legs, 1 pip. There is no bonuses. Don't think the Gatlings can do it.
I'll target the legs anyway. Yeah, I'll target the legs anyway. Be 4s because I get +1 at range. Okay, yeah, definitely not.
2 hits.
Okay, alright, okay, so that is flank.
Yep.
Plus, any plus with the leg, did you say?
No pluses.
Okay, so that's strength 6 effectively then.
Yeah.
So that's a 11 and 12.
11 and 12. On the legs?
Yep.
2 directs. And that's the game.
That's the game.
The objective is contested. I stripped 10 points off Steve, but he has killed more, the 3 hounds and the Reaver. End of turn 6. Let's add it up and I'll see you for your chat after. Steve has just thrown down Justice for the Fallen stratagem, his last one. If the player has destroyed at least as many Titans as they themselves have lost, they score 5 victory points. Now it could be that Steve has killed more Titans than he has lost.
Well, so at least as many, isn't it?
Or at least as many,
Yeah.
So, 5 points for Steve. Let's add it up. And it's a close one, I think. And we'll see you at the end. So that was the game. I hope you had as much fun watching it as we had playing it. That was a really good game. We both just really enjoyed playing that game and playing that rule system, having some objectives on the table. Be really good to know what you think about that. So the final scores was 20 for Gryphonicus, 25 for Mortis. I'm sorry Steve can't be here for a little chat, but he can't stand the shame of defeat, so he's had to go and top himself. That's just the way it goes. So the way the points worked, we had the random objectives, 10 points for holding the one you drew at the beginning of the second round. You saw us flip the cards corresponding to the objectives, and they were literally as far apart as they could have been. Made it really interesting. So that was 10 points. Not to have an enemy unit within 3 inches of the objective that you are holding. So I scored mine 10 points, and at the dying death with 1 Warhound managed to stop Steve from scoring those 10 points. The next set of scores was the engage and destroy system using the Graham Sanders percentage chart. I will put a link in the description, and you should see it here roughly, so you can see how that worked. So you can score a maximum of 25 points for that. I think I've got it here somewhere. So yeah, 1500 points we played. Less than 25 points percent of points killed, 0. 26 to 50, 10 points. 51 to 75%, 15 points, and 76 to 100%, 25 points. So both players can score the same amount of points, and then the differentials is the stratagems and the objective mission. So Steve killed 975 points of mine, which gives him 15 victory points for 51 and 75%, and I killed 885 points of Steve's, which gave me the same. So we tied on that, 15 points. I scored 10 points for the objective, Steve scored 0, but he played the Justice for the Fallen card to give him 5 bonus points. So you can throw in those stratagems there to get you the extra points. So there you go, 20 for Gryphonicus, 25 for Mortis. A very, very close game. A quick start for Mortis, getting that kill, points on the board. And then Steve did that massive rush, if you like, of everything. He turned that single Reaver right out on my left flank and marched it all the way across, and getting 2 engine kills as well. So turned out pretty well. I imagine Steve was feeling probably quite confident at one point. I don't blame him. I think the game was in his hands. I think it worked out for me by going the extra turns. If it had ended earlier than turn 6, he would have won. I'd say he was unlucky, but really good game. I'd like to get your feedback on the mission. So the mission we played is something I created, not the Graham Sanders book of match play missions, but they are well worth having a look at, and we will be playing some of them. The only thing we used from that was the engage and destroy chart, which I think's really good. So that was the game. A couple of other things. So I'm not sure when this video is coming out, so I'm going to be end of January, beginning of February. But either way, there's only going to be 2 weeks until the Legio Walks, which is the first Adeptus Titanicus event at Warhammer World. 2-day narrative event. Me and Steve are going to be there, Jeff and George are going to be there, and we've got some other guys going that support the channel as well. So if you're going to be there, it'd be good to see you. Look out for these. I'm going to be wearing those, especially on day 1. I've got a couple, so I'll be wearing both on day 2. So if I play you, that'd be awesome. And hopefully I can document our games a bit and get a video out. Leading up to that, next video coming out after this is coming out a week before the Legio Walks, and I'll be going through the pack and telling you what I'm taking to the event. So something to crack a beer open, have a coffee, paint some minis, why not? So that's it. That's the mission, that was the game. Sorry Steve couldn't be here to bounce off and get his views, so I won't go on much longer. So thanks very much. So I'll see you next time for more thrills, more spills, and more engine kills.